Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison has announced the dissolution of 17 state nonprofits implicated in a colossal fraud scheme involving the federal child nutrition program, which totaled an estimated $250 million. These actions are a response to the extensive investigations sparked by the scandal surrounding the Feeding Our Future organization. These nonprofits, which purported to provide meals to needy schoolchildren, were actually devoid of legitimate nonprofit activities. Investigations revealed fake addresses, non-compliance with reporting requirements, and evidence of financial misuse, leading to their court-ordered shutdown. These organizations betrayed public trust by diverting funds intended to support vulnerable children, Ellison stated. The crackdown is part of a broader effort to address systemic fraud within the federal child nutrition program, largely carried out under the guise of pandemic emergency relief efforts. The fraud, which has resulted in charges against numerous individuals, was notably exposed by Hadith Ahmed, a former Feeding Our Future employee who turned state witness. During a trial last week, Ahmed detailed his role in the scheme, admitting to creating a fake meal site and participating in kickback schemes to steal federal money. The case against Feeding Our Future began to unravel when Ahmed, confronted with overwhelming evidence of his crimes, pleaded guilty and cooperated with federal prosecutors. His testimony provided a rare glimpse into the mechanics of the fraud, implicating multiple defendants, including the yet-to-be-tried former executive director of Feeding Our Future, Amy Bach. As the case progresses, revelations from insiders like Ahmed have prompted broader scrutiny of nonprofit governance, especially for organizations benefiting from federal programs during the pandemic. The dissolution of the 17 nonprofits is part of an ongoing effort to restore integrity to such programs and ensure that federal funds fulfill their intended purpose. Ellison's actions highlight the challenges of regulating nonprofit activities, particularly during crises when oversight may lag behind the rapid disbursement of emergency funds. With the trial continuing and more details emerging, the community and stakeholders are calling for stronger measures to prevent such abuses in the future. The trial is in its third week. The 17 nonprofits dissolved in the recent judgments are Academy for Youth Excellence, African Chamber of Commerce Education, Ghetto Community Services, Hobio Healthcare Foundation, Hope Academy for Youth and Women Empowerment, Minnesota African Chamber of Commerce, Minnesota's Somali Community, Multiple Community Services, MCS, Optimum Community Services, Somali American Faribault Education, Southwest Metro Youth, Stigma Free International, the Free-Minded Institute, United Enrichment with Heart, Unity Social Service, Youth Higher Educational Achievement, Youth Inventors Lab,